You fall because you are human, and rise because you are divine. Perfect happiness is the absence of striving for happiness. It takes writing 1 billion bad words before you get to the good ones. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. The only real battle in life is between hanging on and letting go. Keep your dreams. You never know when you might need them. Grace isn't a little prayer you chant before receiving a meal. It's a way to live. Nothing can be more hurtful to your heart than betraying yourself. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. Healthy citizens are the greatest asset any country can have. It's not the men in your life that matters. It's the life in your men. If fate doesn't make you laugh, you just don't get the joke. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. Loving yourself is required for authentic relationships. I never trust frank and simple people whose stories hold together. More powerful than the will to win is the courage to begin. If I had it all to do again, there would be more bodies. Some people could look at a mud puddle and see an ocean with ships. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. If I work hard enough, there will be things I can do tomorrow that I can't do today. Imagining something is better than remembering something. Sometimes you recognize truth because it destroys you for a bit. To succeed in life, you need 3 things: a wishbone, a backbone, and a funny bone. Remember, man does not live on bread alone. Sometimes he needs a little buttering up. A star is not honored for its size, but for its light. All shall be done, but it may be harder than you think. For them to perceive the advantage of defeating the enemy, they must also have their rewards. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Shoot for the moon. Even if you fail, you'll land among the stars. I am not good at noticing when I'm happy, except in retrospect. You don't put your life into your books, you find it there. Amid the turmoil and tumult of battle, there may be seeming disorder, and yet no real disorder at all. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Management of many is the same as management of few. It is a matter of organization. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. We have 4 problems: overthinking, trust, share, love. Vulnerability is the least celebrated emotion in our society. There's so much to be grateful for. Words are poor things. Even in the loneliest moments, I have been there for myself. Every second alive is the greatest gift we will ever know. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. Go to heaven for the climate and hell for the company. When you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world. Chaos is more freedom. In fact, total freedom, but no meaning. There's no such thing in anyone's life as an unimportant day. Half of seeming clever is keeping your mouth shut at the right times. Positive expectations are the mark of the superior personality. is mystery, but he is a slave who will not struggle to penetrate the dark veil. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you will ever have. Invincibility lies in the defense, the possibility of victory in the attack. I drink a cup of sunlight every morning to brighten myself. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. Have faith, have faith. When you have nothing else, have faith. Life is pain. Anyone who says otherwise is selling something. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. How quick come the reasons for approving what we like. Let the speaker speak truly, and the judge decide justly. Men of this world all rejoice in others being like themselves, and object to others not being like themselves. No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. At some point, we all look up and realize we are lost in a maze. Man is an animal who has to live in a lie in order to live at all. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. There's more beauty in truth, even if it is dreadful beauty. But man's duty is to try and endeavor. Success depends upon chance and environments. There's more to logic than identifying logical fallacies. Being true to yourself is the greatest force to uncover the soul. Lower your expectations, but never lower your standards. Bloom as if you want to make the whole world beautiful. We need to be fit and ready for anything that might come our way. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Transmit the established facts. Do not transmit words of exaggeration. If you do that, you will probably come out all right. Every ounce of my cynicism is supported by historical precedent. Life is an essay you yourself have to write, start to finish. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. If water derives lucidity from stillness, how much more the faculties of the mind? Therefore the good fighter will be terrible in his onset and prompt in his decision. War is a matter of vital importance to the state. That knowledge, which stops at what it does not know, is the highest knowledge. During a conversation, listening is as powerful as loving. Your own positive future begins in this moment. All you have is right now. Every goal is possible from here. Beyond the fiction of reality, there is the reality of the fiction. Know what you want, work to get it, then value it once you have it. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you odd. Truth is what stands the test of experience. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. Do no harm, and leave the world a better place than you found it. I can't go into detail, but it's why I went to the special meeting at the Pentagon. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Education is not the learning of facts, it's rather the training of the mind to think. Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Time is precious, but truth is more precious than time. The truth doesn't mind being told every once in a while. You have to notice the truth in order to be able to avoid it. When we are most alone is when we embrace another's loneliness. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. If you don't build your own dream, someone will hire you to build theirs.